The Day-Told Pass Incident. This is a true story of a group of 9 hikers who disappeared in the Ural Mountains of Russia in 1959. The group, led by Igor Dyaltov, and had set out on a skiing expedition, but when they failed to return on schedule, a search party was organized. What the search party found was a gruesome and baffling scene. The hikers' tent had been ripped open from the inside and the group's belongings were scattered around the site. Footprints showed that the hikers had fled the tent in panic, some of them barefoot and not wearing appropriate clothing for the harsh winter conditions. The bodies of the hikers were eventually found, and the circumstances of their deaths remain a mystery to this day. Some of the hikers had suffered from blunt force trauma and other injuries, while others appear to have died of hypothermia. One hiker was missing their tongue, and others had unexplained radiation exposure. The case has spawned numerous theories and explanations, including avalanches, animal attacks, and even UFOs. Despite extensive investigations, the true cause of Dylatov Pass incident remain unknown, and the story has become one of the most unsettling and mysterious mysteries in history. The Black Dahlia Murder. This is a famous unsolved murder case that occurred in Los Angeles in 1947. Elizabeth Short, a young aspiring actress, was found brutally murdered and dismembered in a vacant lodge. Her body had been cut in half and drained of blood, and her face had been mutilated into a grotesque grin. The case gained widespread attention and became known as the Black Dahlia Murder. Due to Short's dark hair and reputation for wearing black clothing, the investigation into her death became one of the largest in Los Angeles history. But despite numerous leads and suspects, the case remained unsolved to this day. The gruesome nature of the murder and the fact that it remains unsolved has led to numerous theories and legends surrounding the case, including rumors of occult involvement and connections of the Hollywood elite. The Black Dahlia murder remains one of the most infamous and unsettling unsolved murders in America's history. The Winchester Mystery House. This is a famous haunted house located in San Jose, California, that was built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the famous gun manufacturer William Winchester. Legend has it that Sarah Winchester was haunted by the spirits of those killed by her husband's gun, and was told by a psychic that the only way to appease the ghosts was to continuously build a home for them. So she began construction on the Winchester's Mystery House in 1884 and continued building for the next 38 years until her death. The house is known for its confusing layout, with staircases that lead nowhere, doors that open into walls in secret passages that only Sarah knew about. It is said that Sarah believed that if she continued building the house, the spirits would not be able to find her. Today, the Winchester's Mystery House is a popular tourist attraction, and it is said to be haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester's rifles. Visitors have reported seeing apparitions and feeling a sense of unease while touring the house. The Amityville Horror. This is a well-known haunting that took place in Amityville, New York in 1975. The Loches family moved into a large home on Ocean Avenue, which had been the site of a gruesome mass murder just a year earlier. Soon after moving in, the Loches family began experiencing strange occurrences, including sounds of footsteps and voices. The family reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread and fear, and their behavior began to change as the haunting continued. The family eventually fled the house and went public with their story, which gained widespread attention and became the subject of numerous books and movies. The case remained controversial, with many questioning the veracity of the Lutz family's claims, but it remained one of the most famous and well-known hauntings in America's history. The Bell Witch Haunting. This is a well-known haunting that took place in the early 90s, century in Tennessee. The Bell family, who lived on a farm, began experiencing strange phenomena in 1970, including unexplained noises and the sounds of someone knocking on their doors and walls. As the hunting continued, the family began experiencing more terrifying occurrences, including physical attacks and the appearance of a strange witch-like creature that became known as the Bell Witch. The entity reportedly spoke to the family members, often taunting and threatening them. The hunting became so intense that it has gained widespread attention, with even future President Andrew Jackson visiting the farm to investigate. Despite numerous attempts to rid the farm of the Bell Witch, it remained there for years, eventually disappearing in 1921. The Bell Witch hunting remains one of the most well-known and documented cases of paranormal activity in America history, and has been the subject of numerous books, movies, and documentaries.